Hey folks, BFG Neil here, and today I'm going to be taking a look at the T Deck Plus. I ordered this kit from AliExpress, came with an antenna, and I also bought this little case for it. Quite a nice little case, right? Yeah, it wasn't too expensive, but I figured, this has a nice screen on it, so when I'm not using it, protecting it as much as possible would be great. So this is how it comes. Just to let you know, I have pre-installed this just to make this video a little quicker. I won't put you through that every time in every video. But yeah, it's a nice unit. I've been using it for about a week now. I'm really impressed by the screen, and this obviously has an MUI interface. So the MUI interface is a lot nicer than the standard base UI. So it's nice to see. When this unit comes, it does come with Lilygo's standard firmware for this device. So one thing to note is you will need to flash this to get it to work. And also I got the external antenna edition, so just nice to have options. So I bought that one. Let's turn it on and have a look. Overall, the unit itself is a nice size. It's chunkier than I thought. A decent unit though. On the side we have a reset button, so just be careful of this reset button here. You'll see it. Let me just focus. There you go. So there's this reset button here that you really do need to be careful of. If you push that, it will reboot the OS. It takes a few seconds to come on, and it has got an SD card slot on the side here. So I've preloaded this with maps. I'll show you how to do that in another video if you're interested. Please leave a like and a comment if you are interested in something like that. But yeah, the Meshtastic UI. Let me get a good close up on that for you. There we go. There we go, the Meshtastic UI. Now one thing I will say is this keyboard is nicer than the Max one I got. Here we go. Let me get that off the desk. So here it is versus the e-paper one. Very, very similar, if not exactly the same. But one big upgrade, one big upgrade here is if I hold this out button and B, there's a backlight, and obviously the screen is lit. So this mouse button on MUI is not really useful, but obviously the screen's touch screen, so it's nice to see. And then we can see our nodes. One thing about MUI that I found, recently I installed environmental settings on my solar node, and yeah, MUI is just not great for that. It doesn't show it very good. It is rather limited of what you can do. There's a few nice apps on it. You can send your general messages, and there is maps. I won't show maps too much, but yeah, you can set most things on it. Who is it for though? That's what I don't understand. It's a nice device, but the battery life means it lasts a day. I mean, if you wanted a standalone communicator and you're happy with that kind of battery life, then yes, it's a good device for you. But MUI is very limited in what you can do and what you can see. I suppose it's nice to have a decent screen on these things, but in reality, the screen on your phone is better. Paired with something like this on your phone, I think you have a better experience than MUI right now. And you can go back to base UI, but the base UI is very, very basic. You can't quite do everything that you'd normally do, so it's a little annoying. But yeah, generally I like it. I like these standalone type devices. They're really, really nice, but the battery life on them is just shocking. So you never really get any decent length of use out of them. I mean, it's fine if you're doing an event for a few hours in a day, but you really want something, well, I at least want something that's standalone e-paper that can last, a few days, a week, for real emergencies. I mean, you envision this kind of idea of Meshtastic's off-grid comms, and you could be gone for days. So unless you're going to pull out a solar panel or a battery pack to recharge these things, and you're kind of screwed. So maybe these aren't the right devices for me, and maybe they are for you, but kind of feels like these standalone devices are just showing off what tech they can do, rather than actually having a use case for them. And yeah, if you're into the Meshtastic hobby, this is a nice device to get. don't get me wrong, but I would just recommend other devices. So overall, yeah, really nice device, really nicely built. The keyboard's really nice. It is good for sending messages back and forth, but the downside again is just battery. I'm forever charging it. I'll keep it nice and short, but so yeah, here's the Lilygo T Deck Plus. I really like it. It is a really nice interface. The quality of it is fantastic. I prefer the external antenna. It's very nice to have. I have a nice packing case with it that was really cheap that can, you know, make sure we turn it off before we unscrew the antenna, to make it useful for an event. But forever charging it, I would rather have something in my pocket tied to my phone and a battery bank to charge my phone. I'm not always going to be out off-grid comms, but yeah, there we go. That's the video. Let me know what you think. If you do want to see the maps and how to load them, maybe you've got one of these devices, leave a comment, leave a like. If there's anything else you'd like to see with it or find out, we could do some longer term battery tests so I can find out like how long it lasts in reasonable usage. We could do some field testing with it, but let me know. All right, bye for now.